Okay. When I'm recording, a phone is not charged. Alright. I'm going to tell you, I just came out from I was listening to Mr. Gerard Way, and he is a phenomenal artist, okay, and a musician even, and he talked about some of his songs, who he worked with. He talked about his time when 9/11 was going on, and the difficulty that he, along with the rest of the nation, had, with the trauma, okay, like that happened, to us, whatever, happened to the world. And sort of how moving out from that creatively, he was able to sort of build, a better way for him to sort of express and process, his life. And he's here, talking about, the limit of comic book industry. We don't seem to be selling as many. I could have swore, I was at Mile High, and I bought tons of comics, but, they did have quite a few that were like vintage and stuff. Maybe it's vintage that's not selling. Maybe, digital comics, it's sort of where it's at and it's sort of stuck. And I know they're talking about new digital, the next generation of digital comics. That was earlier, and I missed that one because I was going to say maybe I should go over there and sort of see what's going on. Okay, but I'll try to see what came out, and I'll try to talk to maybe Torpedo Comics, or the Torpedo book booth is where I'm maybe thinking about doing an interview if they have time, and sort of see what they think about comic books, the industry, bagging and tagging books, for longevity and investment, and sort of the ability for it to gain in value. And so I will, go there with these thoughts in mind. But I mean, a lot of this work that he talked about, like about vampires, and the music he made. Yes, I think I love you. I'm a vampire. And that's not the title, so I don't want to. I don't want to be. It just was really. I thought it was just too much. I didn't want to take down too many notes. I wanted to listen and sort of soak it in. I did get one of his quotes about creativity, and that's going to be on the blog, and sort of capturing this moment of, clarity that I think we all need as far as how to weigh our work, how to take time for us, how to pace ourselves, how to not overwhelm ourselves. I mean, especially when we're in demand as artists or even engineers or, politicians and stuff, how to make time for us so that we can do the work that we need to do, even though people might want us to do more. And so we don't lose it, don't lose our heads, don't lose our jobs, don't lose our means. And we can, in fact, maybe contribute more, contribute better, through the camaraderie and collaboration, such as he spoke of, how his collaboration helped to bring out a lot of the ideas and songs that he wanted to sort of capture. Better Chords came out. He talked about his love of metal, Metallica, and also albums that are sort of the movement that was in, and sort of this thing about relating, sort of relationships, boys and girls, versus this other type of sort of what's going on with me, or what's going on with where are we coming from, these other focuses that you might hear in music, getting away from the boy meets girl, girl meets boy, to boy meets world, and sort of this creation of world that he wants to come to the music, and the worlds that he has created through his music, through his art, and through the collaboration of, it seems like anime, but certainly pop culture, to interpret him and he to interpret it. And I think that's sort of a great way to sort of make it in the world. I'm not sure if he's doing autographs, so if he is, I would go over there and meet him and talk to him and chat with him as soon as you can. If you get a photo out, that would be great. As press, it's sort of really good. I'm hoping this year, I'm not really pressing it, but next year I will. I'm gonna sort of push for this thing, because normally press should be behind the curtain where they're coming out, and maybe you can get some shots. That's what I'm used to in fashion when we're doing red carpets. And so I'm hoping this thing, the translating from the fashion industry, red carpets, and that can move over into the pop culture, comic book conventions and stuff, where you could be there as press with your camera. They're doing a couple shots, not necessarily interviews, because they've already spoken for infinite length of time. They give you opportunities to schedule interviews, pre and post the time that those folks are going to show, or even the con. So you can get in on that. But certainly you should be able to be there to get a couple of photo shots and just sort of see if he might have some agents and stuff that might be pressing him with a couple more poignant questions. He was interviewed by Josh, right? Okay, and I think I captured that a little bit. It's really good, okay? And ASL interpretation, which is great. I studied a little bit of ASL, so sometimes I use my memory of that. When I was at Hartford Memorial, I was part of their ASL, classes to learn slang. And so I still look to that sometimes, and it's nice to see it here. Yes, I still remember quite a bit. Yes, so I would say thank you, okay, and I'll see you later. All right, and sometimes you do come up with your own over time. And so thank you very much. Okay, this is Donna with Ashes Stars, and ASL here is on Jam. I thank you. Okay, bye.